Today, the new gameplay trailer for the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack is coming out today, and this trailer should actually give us some information that's useful and actually shows what kind of gameplay we can expect from this pack. I, for one, am personally really hoping for more of an overview of what's coming with the fairies and the gameplay that's tied to them, but I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more on the apothecary skill too. But I'm here early, so now we wait a bit, but they do have like a little teaser video posted. It's like the cover for the gameplay trailer because it's about to go live in 18 or 17 minutes now. Basically, it's the pre-order items, but like you can see the little fairy guy back there in his little sweater. There's nothing much here though, because all of these items are ones that you only get if you buy the expansion pack before a certain date. But it does show some of them in action, so like you can see the little fairy house bumping. In the back, this one looks like it has like bubbles or something coming out of it. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one over here behind my face cam has like little sleep Z's coming out of it. So even though these are early access items, it is still showing the fairy houses in use because we are getting at least one fairy house with the regular expansion pack, hopefully more. But I will be back when the trailer is out and we are gonna watch it and react together, and then we'll kind of go through and break down anything that we think is like important or anything new that we haven't seen before. I'm hoping we'll get to talk a lot about fairies today, but I will be back in a bit. Okay, we are back and it is about to get started. I think we're gonna start with a countdown screen, so I'm gonna go ahead and go full menu and wait for that to happen. Okay, here we go. We are in the bedroom of that sim, and it looks like it's gonna do the same thing where stuff comes in and out. We've really had a pretty good look at most of this, so unless anything new pops up, I'm gonna just let the 2 minutes play. Okay, 1 minute left. I'm so excited. I do love how they're taking it from like a room to like living in nature. It feels very on brand for the Enchanted by Nature pack, of course. This plant right here is some kind of new magical plant. It almost looks like it has electricity on it. We've seen this one right here before, but I haven't noticed this one yet. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm so excited.
100,000 welcomes to Innisgreen, where the joys are plentiful and the wonders awe-inspiring. Here, it feels like we're truly enchanted by nature. There are many ways to enjoy the bounties of nature, many paths to
My
follow.
cat.
From a peaceful life outdoors to exploring enchantment and magic. Let's begin at the root, plants and gardening. Caring for these beauties gives you a pure dose of joy.
I'm so excited for that.
Just water them when dry and look good as new. Oh. Except those poor things. Oh, here's a tip. A little fairy dust goes a long way.
In the
Enchanted
sink?
plants water and weed themselves. Oh, they do tend to attract pixies though. Hey, at least they're cute. For those with slightly more gardening expertise, bring more of the outdoors in with potted plants. Place them
I
wherever
love
they fit.
it.
Fill the entire room if you want. If you're a fellow fan of foliage, your passion can take you a long way. So go
You can
on,
name
them, talk to them, whatever. I don't judge. You may have noticed a little flicker earlier. Well, the wait is over. Fairies are.
I'm ready.
Let's start with the basics, shall
Ooh.
we? A mere mortal aspiring to be a fairy. Hey, no need to be alarmed. You called me. Now all you have to do is follow the path laid out for you and poof!
Okay. So cute.
Oh, look at this entrance. Subtle, right?
Oh, their plum bob's so
Love using the
cute. It has like a little
transformation
leaf.
Fairy.
So many
There are many ways
wings.
for you to customize your fairy form.
I love
Stunning.
it.
Go on, my little style icon.
The butterfly dress.
Things are going to be very different for you now. Fairies are truly emotion-driven creatures
Okay.
managed by the moods of others. But if you don't take care of your needs, well, it's always a pity to see one go like that.
A new death type is
Luckily,
exciting.
you can consume bottled emotions or absorb emotions from others to fulfill your needs.
Rare.
You do know I'm still here, right?
Did they just woohoo in thin air?
Absorbing emotions comes naturally to every fairy.
Oh
as
my
does
God.
shrinking, but many acquire other abilities as well.
That's so cute.
Just is simply the sugar on top. The more you use your abilities, the more
Yes.
powerful you become.
I'm glad they have a whole skill tree.
Desires,
Age
like
up another?
aging someone up. Bringing gnomes to life, or messing with relationships. Oh, we love a little drama.
I love it.
But fairy life isn't for everybody. Like this nature nomad. Ah, sure. Living off
The little
land
clothing
may be an
rack.
adjustment at first. An acquired taste, perhaps?
Ew.
But the more time you spend working on natural living skills, the easier it gets to manage your needs.
Okay. I like that.
Seriously, why confine yourself to four walls when nature has been all-inclusive since the dawn of time?
It's such a pretty world.
But balance is a tightrope, not a throne.
Okay,
If
so
you
this is
find
the
yourself
luck.
Wallowing in a bad mood for too long, you begin to teeter
Oh.
into imbalance, experiencing minor symptoms. Ignoring it leads to serious
I hope that's not too
consequences,
annoying.
maybe picking up an ailment.
Oh my God, and then the gnomes attack your
Time to
house?
bring in some outside help. With the apothecary skill, you
He's
can
so
craft everyday
cute!
plants
I hope
into
he's really in the
elixirs
game.
and cures
I like him.
Like ailment cures, emotion.
Oh, that rug
potions
is
that
pretty.
change any mood, or elixirs that fulfill all your needs for a time.
What?
Oh, is that lucky liquid? I'm a fisherman who could have used that. If you're inspired to help others with your new skill, there's always a need for more naturopaths. After a quick exam, it's time to determine the best course of treatment. Hopefully, the correct one.
She rocks? Oh, you can give him the wrong treatment?
Sometimes that means designing a wellness program for a client or offering a plant-based remedy. Of course, not all plants are entirely ordinary.
Yeah.
The moody shrub allows you to extract emotions from it. An aura blossom can affect your luck or imbalance as long as you don't anger it. Oh, and the lightning root. I'm sure they're fine.
Do you think that can kill you?
With your natural living and apothecary skills, you'll be able to help so many folks in need. And there's a lot of them in this quiet little hamlet of ours. The blend of natural and magical elements.
Oh, it's
throughout
so
Inniscreen
cute.
strikes a perfect balance, if I do say so myself. It can be a lot to take in, but luckily the locals are happy to fill you in. Lending a hand is a fast way to make friends and hear all kinds of stories about this place. Plus, earn a few rewards. Speaking of locals, I see you've met my ex, Spruce. Oh, and will you look at that? Our cosmic hourglass is emptied. Well, that's the grand tour. I'd say you're ready to explore this enchanted world of ours. Time for me to dissolve into the mist somewhere. You're gonna do great. Just don't forget to water the plants. Bye!
Oh my God. Oh, there's a lot to take in there. I feel like I saw everything I wanted to see. I want to see what like the chat's saying. Yes. Okay, good. People are excited. It always makes me nervous that like I'm excited and nobody else is, which like obviously feel how you feel about a pack. But I so far am obsessed with the idea of this one. So we're not going to go fully frame by frame because we've looked at a lot of the cast items and a lot of the build and a lot of the world. Oh, although this, I haven't seen this before. It's like a pretty little hedge fence. Anyways, so first of all, we've got these new confirmed house plants. It looks like you can take care of them inside. It looks like you can put them up on shelves. Like they're saying put them anywhere that they'll fit. And they're so adorable. Like they look so good. You can have them on the floor. You can have them like on the shelves back here. You can even like put them on this little stoop. It looks like, I think maybe this one is the only one you can care for. Time will tell on that. But I am really liking the fact that we'll be able to have like house plants that we can care for now. I love that. Also the BuildBuy from this, like I am eating it up. Don't think I'm like ignoring anything. I just like don't want to hype anything hyping up too much until we get to see it in game. But look at all the houseplants all over the place. Like, it's so adorable. The leaf rugs also, I don't feel like I've seen yet. This like stone area here, I think that might be a new flooring potentially. And I'm starting to see some like vines and stuff for the walls, which I'm excited about because I was getting a little nervous that we haven't seen a lot of exterior greenery yet. And please don't get me wrong, I'm very excited about all this plant stuff, like being able to name your plants and like have little indoor house plants. I am obsessed with that. But what I'm more obsessed with is the fairy stories. So this looks to be a new aspiration, and I'm assuming it's an aspiration all about becoming a fairy, but it looks like you'll come out here, you'll plant a fairy seedling. I wonder where you get one of those from though. Like, I still have questions. And then you'll get Mother Nature, and then Mother Nature will give you a moodlet or like a potion, and then you go in the water and then you can turn into a fairy, which is really cool. It doesn't seem like too hard of a point of entry, which is not surprising because nothing is really a difficult point of entry as far as the occults are concerned. But I like that you have to do like a little mini quest by planting the fairy seedling and things like that. And here's where we get into some of the most exciting part. Look at all these wings, and they don't even show them all. Oh, they kind of do. Oh, wait. We need to like get a look. Hold on. So here's like the first half. There's so many different kinds. There's like big ones and small ones. I like that they're doing a paint mode so people who are good at that can like paint and customize. I, however, am not good at that, but it looks like I'm still gonna have a lot of color selection and choices here at the top. So I am pretty excited about that because I can still make a proper color wave or like change it to be really personalized, even though I'm bad at paint mode. For the people who are good at paint mode though, I bet we're gonna see some gorgeous wings. They even have some that are like the same kind of wing, but different sizes. These are like that and these are like that. Maybe even these ones are kind of similar. Anyways, it looks like we've got a lot of choices there, so I'm excited about that. And then it's gonna show the paint mode. It doesn't look like the hardest to paint on the fairy wings, but I feel like they're just making it look easy. And then they're showing a few of the different hairs, which we've seen a lot of before, but it also looks like we're gonna be getting like new skin colors, which I feel like we desperately need. The ones that come with aliens are kind of drab. Like, I usually get CC if I'm going to be playing with an alien sim or something. So it's nice that we'll get some options here. But I'm liking how different all the fairies are looking. I know you can't see the one behind my face cam, but here's a quick look at her. And we've kind of seen this video already. They posted like a cast teaser. So I don't want to spend too much time in this portion of it, but I do want to highlight it because we never really talked about the cast teaser. Look at this dress though. This is like one of my favorite little dresses. It's like a butterfly wing dress. The makeup is cool. I love the floral beard. Like, there's so much here that I'm so excited to see in game. But all of the fairies just look so different, and I'm eating that up. I'm liking that it looks like we can have a lot of versatile fairies. So here's where we get into what I was hoping to see. First of all, the plum bob for the fairies is adorable. It's like got sparkles and little leaf textures on it, and it looks like we're gonna have an emotional force, fun, social energy, and hygiene. So they won't have a bladder need. They lost something else. They lost bladder and hunger. So that all kind of goes into the emotional force. It's kind of similar to vampires a little bit with the way that this is set up, but how cute is this like little bar with the little leaves wrapped around it? And then the abilities are right underneath. So it looks like you'll have the ability to level up. I'm happy. I would have been really upset if they didn't give us a full skill tree. So fairies have to get emotions from other people. I'm so interested to see like how that's gonna go. It just clicked regenerate emotional force. Wait, how is she getting that though? By the way, I have it on like 0.75 speed right now just so we can see everything clearly. But like, where is she getting her emotional force from? I don't see another person. And then you can die. If your emotional force drops down too low, like you can fully die from it, which I love. I love a new death type. We technically got a new death type and a new woohoo spot because the fairies can woohoo in midair. You can also drink emotions. So there's like emotion potions, but you can get your emotions from other sims. I wonder like if you're the other sim, what kind of negative impacts that has on you if a fairy steals your emotions. But it looks like maybe this sim was flirty or something when she stole her emotions, because she like does like the round thing, and that's usually like a flirty animation that you see. So I wonder too, when you steal a sim's emotions, do you get their emotion type? Like, do you take their moodlets, or do you just like get whatever emotion it was that they had? Like, if I stole emotion from an angry sim, will my fairy now be angry? I still have some questions, but like in a good way. So then she's flirty. So then she's like, you know what? Actually, we can woohoo now. So she turns her into a tiny little fairy, and they like just woohoo mid-air. They like do a little spin around and then turn into a heart. How cute is that? Oh, the beam of light. So it's like a heart, and then it explodes into like this pretty little iridescent like light ring. Oh my God, that's so cute. And then look at this house. It's like a doll house, but it's a fairy house. So it does look like we're gonna be getting multiple fairy houses, which is good and exciting. But how cute is this? It's like a teeny tiny little dollhouse. I don't understand why she lays down on the floor when there's like a bed right here, but yeah, I don't know about that. So then we've got some new fairy abilities. They don't show off too much, but we can kind of take a look at the skill tree in a second. But they have the ability to bloom plants. Okay, here we go. So the skill tree has 3 different tiers: manipulation, emotion, and nature. So it's kind of giving like bad, good, neutral vibes, which I guess it would make sense that like a nature fairy would be more viewed as like a good fairy, and a mischievous fairy would be viewed as a bad fairy. But it doesn't look like you're stuck with one of them. It looks like you can mix and match. So like if on level 1 you want to get whatever this is, and on level 3 you want to get this over here, it seems like you have the option to. Now what I'm a little confused by is this customization point. I don't really know exactly how that's gonna work, or like if you're required to pick one of these at each level or what. They don't really show that, I don't think, but let's maybe just take a peek and see if they show it filled out, possibly. And then some things cost more. So like this potion one takes 2, this one takes 2, this one takes 2, this one takes 2, but a lot of them only take 1 point. So in the bad front, you have the ability to age up another. You can kind of kill Sims with this if you wanted to. Like, I wonder if you can age up an elder, because if you do age up an elder, there's only 1 more step. So I'll be interested to see if they let you do that. You can also bring a gnome to life. That's kind of cool. I wonder like what happens though. Like he just gets a little halo and kind of like bobs around, but it doesn't look like he actually comes to life. And then it looks like you can also manipulate emotions, so sway another's emotion. So I think she made him not like Nancy anymore. And she has the new disruptive trait. So they're kind of calling that one out too. She is a really cool fairy with like the horns and the like glowy tattoos. Her color scheme is very, very cool. I'm not usually super into casts, but the fairy cast is making me want to be like really into casts. Like I could see myself making a lot of fairies out of this pack. But she basically made Nancy and Jeffrey hate each other. And I love that. Like that's so fun. That's really all they give us on fairies. But it seems like a lot to me. And then we move into the nature nomad. So this is not a fairy sim. This is just a sim who wants to live outdoors. And I wonder if you can mix and match. On this pause screen though, like this is such a cute little kitchen setup. That does look to be new kitchen cabinetry back here. We also got a new sink, and it looks like this is a new little clothing rack that's like leafy. That's so cute. So it's just showing us more of this. So like you can forage for food. She's gonna find a frog and then she can eat said frog. This is gonna drastically change the way Rags to Riches is played. The fact that you'll have the ability to like eat anywhere, to sleep anywhere, to bathe in any bodies of water, it's gonna make Rags to Riches so much easier because you don't ever have to build a house if you don't want to. And I think that's kind of cool. It does talk about the fact that this is a skill that has to be built. So it seems like maybe you won't get your needs fully taken care of until like the skill is built up more. They didn't fully go into detail about that, but I like the idea that you wouldn't be the best at it at first, because like you literally wouldn't. Imagine like if you right now just went to live outside, like chances are good you need to learn some things before you were efficient at living outside. At least for me, that's how it would be. And then we've got this new luck system. So you can have good luck, bad luck, and then you can be just imbalanced, it seems. And this seems to be based off of your Sim's emotions. from the way that they're talking about it, like if you have bad moodlets all the time, you'll be either imbalanced or have bad luck. But if you have good moods often, then you'll be like in good luck zone. I'm a little nervous that this could be potentially annoying. I think it'll be fun to play with, like when you're actively playing with it, but it might be one of those things that if you're not like looking to play with luck or like looking to get ailments, it might be kind of annoying. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want to be overly negative. It just seems like one of those features that is not as good as it sounds. You know what I mean? I'm still excited about it. I like the idea of a luck system being applied because if you have good luck, like if you keep your Sims in a good mood, then you get benefits from that. But also I like the ailments. Like I'm here for the ailments. So once he goes into very imbalanced, that's when he gets an ailment and he gets the gnome lore. And so like gnomes just like start showing up, but like mean in his house. I'm assuming it'll be like Harvest Fest where if you make them mad that they're like mean to you and like start breaking all your stuff. I love this sim, by the way. I think he's such a cute little sim with his flower beard and his like long hair. I'm obsessed with him. I hope he's in the game. But he's an apothecary, so he's got the new elixir enthusiast aspiration and basically is able to heal, it seems. So it looks like on the apothecary table, you can craft apothecary elixirs or like medicines, but it looks like maybe you can build the skill by studying apothecary cures at the table, which I like. And it looks like maybe you can purchase ingredients too right here. They kind of briefly show us everything that can be made. So we've got several little like medicine cures and then several potions. There's all kinds of stuff and it shows you what you need to make them. It looks like acorns are going to be a new harvestable because I don't think you can get acorns right now or moss. I think there's a lot of new stuff in here. A cow plant horn, a freezer bunny foot. Oh my God, there's so much here. I wonder what it all does. Like this one says fearless. I wonder if that gives you like a buff. And I wonder like, are these just temporary or are these forever things? You know what I mean? Like need stop. It seems like maybe that is just like a timer that your needs won't run out, but eventually the potion will wear off. That's what it seems like to me. We also have like supernatural shield. So I wonder if that maybe makes it where vampires don't come get you or like fairies can't be mean to you. There's also a potion that affects your luck. So maybe if you have bad luck, you can just take that and fix it. Like if you don't want to deal with it. And this is like the apothecary job. So Herbal House call. Welcome to Willow's first day as a neuropath healer. You'll begin to receive clients today and have the opportunity to put your skills to use. You must be as thorough as possible to diagnose them with correct ailment or issue to avoid sending a patient home uncured. Remember, ailments aren't always the cause for a patient's visit. Sometimes you'll need to dig a little bit deeper to find the problem. So wait, you might get a call that's not about an ailment? Interesting. And it seems like a fully work from home career. Also, look at this build. This is so pretty. So this seems to be his apothecary office. Like people are coming into his house. I wonder if that's gonna be like a new lot trait, maybe? And we've got a couple new ailments. So she's got like this stone on her. I don't know if they ever say what her ailment is exactly. He either needed to express sympathy or revitalize her needs, and he didn't do the right thing. So it isn't necessarily always medicine. She seems like she needs medicine, I'm not gonna lie. And then this guy with his little gnome ailment, he goes and gets some plants for it. Oh yeah, and then they talk about the new plants. So we got 3 new kind of magically plants. They're all very cute and I like them. I like that this one can actually electrocute your Sims. I think that's actually pretty neat. But I'm assuming you're gonna need all of these for a lot of the ingredients for the apothecary skill. I like the little medicine mixing animations. And so he's giving him an elixir, but we had the option to give an elixir or to give an emotion potion. So it looks like on every front, you'll have some options. How do you know the right elixir though? Like, how do I know which elixir to give the Sim? Oh, and this is actually going to tell you what the elixir does. Momentary happiness. This elixir will grant temporary happy moodlet and refill needs slightly. Enhanced eyes. This elixir grants a keen eye, temporarily improving foraging finds. Prevent Sims from receiving ailments that otherwise would. Any Sims who consumes this elixir temporarily boost their luck. You can also tank your Sim's hygiene. I wonder why you would choose to do that. Oh, give it to your rival. So it looks like maybe you can go buy elixirs and give them to other people. This one removes all negative moodlets, any ailment, and fully restores a Sim's needs. Okay, so like if he has the gnome thing. So this is the gnome cure. So surely that, yeah, okay, so that's what he clicks on. Then he's like, here's your gnome medicine. And then we get another brief overview of the world. So this is the coast of Edmore. It looks like we're gonna have lots of fishing spots. This looks like a little fish house. Like I wonder if you can buy fish from here. That would be cool if they did that. I wanna know what goes on with this gnome because this lady like falls. Like, is she kicking the gnome and then she falls? Why would you kick the gnome? This is Spruce Dairy Grove. So this is one of the other neighborhoods. I have got to say this world is beautiful, especially Everdew, of course. That's like the fairy area of the world. So we see a fairy house here. Look at this bar. Like, look at this build stuff. Is this a bar back? This is stunning. The little tables and chairs are so cute, but I love how magical and shiny it all feels. This thing behind my face cam just did something to get luck. He does like a little head touch and then little clovers float out of him. I wonder what that was. And then it looks like this stump also has some gameplay tied to it because he does something. And then this like very naturey, almost plant looking sim comes out. But I think this is Spruce Lee. I believe they said his name was. I wonder what he does. Like, what's the purpose? They didn't really like dive into that, but he is a very cool looking sim, no doubt. I'm also wondering, I think other fairies might be able to turn you into a fairy because she's doing something to this sim. I just couldn't tell if she was a fairy before or not. Also, this is a detachable headband because we've seen it on multiple hairstyles now, and I'm so excited about that. It seems like maybe we got a lot of detachable headpieces with this pack, and she's got like a little leafy hair, which is super cute. I am really excited about this pack. It feels very full, which is a good thing, obviously. I wanted to see if they posted anything on their website, and it looks like maybe they did, although this might just be the same article that was already up. Yeah, I think it is. So nothing new on their website or anything about it. I was kind of hoping maybe they posted a better picture or like a better explanation of the fairy skill tree, but it doesn't look like we got that. Everyone am very, very excited about this expansion pack. I feel like this has everything in an expansion pack that I personally look for. I am really excited about the new apothecary skill. It looks like they did a really good job with fairies, hopefully, but just watching this and seeing everything that's involved in it, like they couldn't really spend too much time on one particular thing because there was so much to cover. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling about this so far. Are you excited? Are you interested in fairies? Even if you're not interested in fairies, do the other things in this pack intrigue you at all? Because like for me, I feel like even if I didn't want fairies, which I obviously do, I would probably still buy this for the apothecary skill, but maybe that's just me. This is the most excited I've been for an expansion pack like ever. So I hope you're feeling at least a little bit excited too. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.